Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you're well. Welcome to this video. I'm currently working on train track setup number 8 and trying to build all the pieces for that. And whilst I was doing that, I ran out of pieces, so I had to make a BrickLink order, and then that arrived today. So while I'm kind of trying to prepare train track setup 8, I thought I would do a video on the kind of the bridge structures that I'm using. I use this sort of structure in train track setup 7, which I'll put a link in the cards. I've had questions and messages and stuff regarding the bridges, how do I build them, and all this different things. So I thought I would do a sort of a how-to part count about the bridges, about what pieces I use, why I use it, and why it's set up. I will put a disclaimer in at the beginning though. I'm not a bridge builder as per se. I've just built these to do a certain job. If you've watched my videos in the past, you know I have a phrase where it just gets the job done, and that's what I needed it to do. So yeah, let's take a look at this and I'll go through part count, pieces that I use, and hopefully it'll be useful. Also, I've got a small haul here which is track setup related, so I'll open that at the end of the video and you'll get an idea of what I need to buy in order to get these things together and get the setups all built. Anyway, so let's take a look at the bridge. Count 356 pieces, and I'll list all the pieces up here, so if you want to freeze the video just to get an idea of the full list of stuff, then there you go. The bridge is made up of 3 main pieces. It's got these end pieces here which are made up of bricks and beams, and you'll see I've used the blue friction pins and the tan friction pins in different places. The beams that are angled, I've used the tan pieces. They're looser and they sort of let the pieces swing a little bit more, whereas these blue friction pins are a lot tighter. The reason I started using the tan friction pins purely for cost. They are a lot cheaper to buy from Pick a Brick online from the Lego store. So, and the blue ones just hold everything together a little bit more tighter. They're not as loose fitting as the tan pieces, so that's what I've used there. And the other part of the structure is these 6x8 open center bricks, which are very handy. And then I just put these black Technic bricks on the sides, and that basically makes up the main structure of the bridge, like so. There is one slight difference in the middle of this bridge where I've put the 6x8 brick lengthwise along the bridge, and that just needs to happen due to the way that the holes in the Technic bricks are arranged. So the bridge itself, it's not the most rigid. You can see it bends there, but once the track goes on and it's sitting, it works, and it's just at the right length so it doesn't bend too much. The weight of the train isn't too much. I don't try to build things sort of like in the real world realistic. They just have to survive the Lego stuff that's running on them, so that's why I build the way I do. Realism is one thing, but just having fun with Lego, and that's my main purpose really with the whole channel, with everything I build. It's just to have a bit of a laugh. So the primary aim of this bridge was really, this type of bridge was to make the maximum amount of bridge with the minimum sort of part count, and this is what I've come up with. Originally I was doing sort of support struts all the way along the bridges and everything, and it was They were huge, they were very heavy, and sometimes the bridges couldn't actually support their own weight. They were part of the problem of why they were bending so much and everything like that. So I've reduced the part count, it's a lot lighter, and yeah, I prefer this build. This is my go-to build. So hopefully that gives you an idea of how to build one of these bridges, or what it takes, and the kind of the pieces and the parts and everything like that to put something like this together. It is only sort of like a 90cm bridge, but I find that 90cm is quite a nice length anyway, so it doesn't need any supports, like I say. And you can always build another one if you want something longer and just shove a support in the middle. But yeah, so moving on to the box. This was a BrickLink order from, I got it from Ben's Bricks UK. I've made orders from him before, normally on hauls. Yeah, I don't normally mention store names or anything, but I have ordered from store before, and service is always good and it's all excellent. So all well packaged. I got some other stuff for the tram as well, some orange tiles. I saw he had some of those, so they were coming useful because they were, well, orange tiles, useful, orange tram. Yeah. I've got another haul coming on for the tram stuff. They'll be developed a little bit more. I got some extra pieces for my Emerald Knight just because I've only got grey pieces where the piston goes backwards and forwards, but they'll be replaced by black. This is the main order, and it is, okay, it's in a bag, but it's 2096 Technic pins. It's the blue type of Technic pins, so I've got another 2,000 of those. They are in the bag, just so I'm not going to put them on the table, but that should hopefully mean I can continue building bridges, really. I've got plenty of other pieces. It was just that the blue parts I'd run out of, and I think on the train track setup, I must have used all tan pieces, but the bridges were fairly wibbly wobbly, to use the technical term. So I thought I'd just get some more blue friction pins, and then everything holds together a lot tighter. So yeah, so train track setup 8 is coming up once I've built everything and worked out how to put it together. Again, it'll be bigger, there'll be more trains. This time I'm going to try and make sure there are more trains running at the same time. So that's to look forward to, more work on the tram, and I've got to start working on the town and things like that. So lots of stuff coming up. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, then click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.